Dear precious soul, this is not just another message floating across your path. You have been guided to these words in a way that feels both mysterious and yet deeply familiar. Something within you has been longing for a sign, a gentle confirmation that you are seen, heard, and profoundly loved by forces beyond your usual understanding. In this very moment, there is a soft stirring in your heart, as if a whisper from another realm is making itself known. Take a breath and let that gentle stirring expand, like a tender invitation to explore the sacred space within you. Perhaps you have felt a fluttering in your spirit, a hint of possibility that even in the midst of life's tasks and responsibilities, there is a grander narrative unfolding. You have navigated twists and turns, triumphs and challenges, seeking clarity and comfort in your journey. Now, the angels encourage you to pause in this instant. Imagine them gathered around you, wings outstretched, forming a circle of light that gently embraces your every breath. In this circle, your soul can rest, your mind can soften, and your heart can open without fear or hesitation. Allow the sensation of peace to envelop you, as though every cell in your body breathes in warmth. There is a message waiting here, one that may shift your perspective, awaken your intuition, and remind you of the sacred truths tucked away within your being. You are so much more than your day-to-day worries, your lists of tasks, or the roles you've grown accustomed to playing. You are an infinite spark of divine light, ready to remember the brilliance of your essence. As you read on, allow these words to resonate in your soul. Let them be like a gentle breeze passing through an open window, refreshing the atmosphere of your inner world. Feel free to rest in this calm awareness. You do not need to strain or force any particular outcome. The message itself is a gift, one offered to you with the purest of intentions and a promise of gentle awakening. Open your heart now, dear one, and receive. Let the divine light wash over you now, as though a soft, shimmering waterfall is pouring down from the highest realms and cascading over your head, shoulders, and heart. With each breath, sense this pure, glowing energy flowing through every part of you, dissolving tension, clearing stagnant emotions, and releasing any lingering doubts. Notice how your shoulders relax, how your chest opens, how your mind becomes just a little quieter. It is in these moments of subtle release that profound healing often takes place. Breathe in deeply, allowing yourself to become aware of the sacred space you occupy. Feel the ground beneath you, solid and steady, reminding you that even as you connect with divine realms, you remain firmly anchored here in the present. This balance between earth and sky, between your earthly identity and your heavenly roots, is precisely where transformation blossoms. You are neither fully of this world, nor merely a visitor from another dimension. You are the miraculous point where the two realms meet. As the light continues to flow, sense it radiating outward from your heart, creating a shimmering field around you. In this space, any energy that does not serve your highest good is gently but firmly released. Worries may flutter away like leaves carried by a gentle breeze. Old hurts might dissolve, replaced by a growing sense of peace. Even hidden fears that have lurked in the corners of your consciousness may begin to loosen their hold, slipping away into the vastness of infinite love. Take another breath, and as you exhale, feel how each particle of tension leaves your body. Imagine yourself bathed in warm light, the kind of luminescence that soothes every muscle and every thought. The angels stand near, encouraging you to surrender any heaviness you've been carrying. They remind you that every burden, no matter how entrenched, can be transformed when exposed to the pure, radiant energy of divine grace. If you sense a flicker of resistance, remember that you are free to move at your own pace, to honor the rhythms of your soul's unfolding. This is not about forcing anything. It's about allowing, receiving, and trusting. In this luminous field, feel a growing readiness to journey more deeply inward, to the very core of your being. Within you lies a profound reservoir of wisdom and strength, a sacred wellspring waiting to be acknowledged. It calls to you now, through the echoes of your heartbeat, with a promise that whatever shadows you face, you never face them alone. The angels whisper that this light you feel is a part of you, not something separate or distant. You are, and always have been, a vessel of divine essence, capable of both receiving and radiating exquisite love. Notice a subtle shift, like the hush that precedes dawn. In this pregnant pause, your intuition is heightened. You may sense an awareness that something significant is about to emerge. A realization, a healing insight, or perhaps a revelation that has been gently forming beneath the surface of your conscious mind. Trust in this sensation. Let it draw you forward with curiosity and wonder. For the journey you are about to embark upon holds the power to bring clarity and transformation that will ripple through every corner of your life. Now, imagine yourself standing at the edge of a vast moonlit forest, a place where magic and mystery intertwine. There's a hush in the air, an almost electric stillness that touches your skin like a cool breeze. You feel the presence of something ancient and loving, guiding you toward an inner sanctum. The angels stand at the perimeter, their wings fluttering softly as they create a protective canopy of light overhead. Within this forest, the path winds into deeper shadows, places you have not fully explored. This is not a journey of fear, but of courage. You have heard the subtle call that resonates with the primal rhythm of your heart. It pulls you forward, beckoning you to step beyond the well-lit trails of your daily routine into the hidden realms of your inner landscape. Tonight, a mysterious hush descends, as though each creature in this enchanted forest is waiting for the unveiling of a sacred secret. The air carries whispers of shifting energy. You might notice tingling along your arms, a gentle stirring in your belly, or a soft hum in your ears. These are signals that something significant is being prepared for you, orchestrated by a benevolent force that has guided souls across lifetimes and lifetimes. You may recall moments when you saw a repeating number sequence, felt a sudden rush of warmth in your chest, or experienced a flash of insight that vanished as quickly as it arrived. These synchronicities are not mere coincidences. They are cosmic breadcrumbs leading you closer to the truth of who you are. Listen to the gentle drumbeat of your heart, counting the moments. In the hush of this forest, you may sense time slowing as if the usual rules do not apply here. In 5 heartbeats, you might notice the first flicker of ancient memories drifting to the surface. In 4 heartbeats, you may feel the angels drawing closer, their wings shimmering in your peripheral vision. In 3 heartbeats, your breath becomes deeper, your senses more attuned. In 2 heartbeats, you feel the urgent pull of your own soul's longing for wholeness. And then, in 1 heartbeat, you realize that you stand on the threshold of an invitation, a calling that can no longer be postponed. A dark, moonless night mirrors your inner world, inviting you to explore uncharted emotional depths without fear. You might feel a slight quickening of breath as you step forward, but know that the darkness here is not emptiness or doom. It is a sacred womb of creation, offering a sanctuary where you can discover the buried treasures of your heart. The angels assure you there is no need to run from this shadowed landscape. Instead, they beckon you to venture deeper, to notice the stillness within that speaks volumes once you learn how to listen. Take a moment now to feel the subtle tension building within you. It is not anxiety or dread, it is anticipation. Your soul recognizes that meaningful change often arises in the quietest, darkest spaces. Here in this moonless realm, new pathways are revealed, hidden truths come to light, and resilience is forged. Breathe, dear one, and let your curiosity lead the way. You are safe in this sacred forest, guided by angelic presence, surrounded by a promise that you will not be abandoned in your exploration. And so it begins, the unveiling of the hidden corridors within your being, places that have stored memories, emotions, and aspirations that you may have long forgotten. You sense a gentle glow in the distance, something like a lantern of hope. That glow, faint yet unwavering, calls to you to step beyond your comfort zones. The moment you choose to follow it, the path underneath your feet becomes illuminated, revealing roots and stones that might have tripped you in the dark. The angels encourage you to keep going, for the deeper you travel into your own heart, the more power you retrieve from the shadows. In this moment of growing recognition, a soft echo reverberates through you, drawing your focus inward. You realize that the illusions of separation and fear have been unraveling all along. The hush enveloping you is not emptiness. It is the silence where truth reveals itself. Softly, almost imperceptibly, you feel the forest stir, as though ancient guardians are stepping forward to greet you. The air crackles with divine possibility, and you understand at the core of your being that you stand on the cusp of revelation. That gentle glow, beckoning in the distance, grows brighter. You hear a voice, clear, compassionate, and resonant, arising from within your own heart. It says, "Sit quietly, imagining a soft lantern of light in your heart guiding you through internal corridors. Ask your angels to stand guard as you observe buried emotions without judgment. By bringing them into awareness, you reclaim your authentic strength." These words feel familiar and new all at once, as though they speak a truth you have long known, but never fully articulated. Here's the key: to travel bravely inward, to hold space for what has been hidden, and to allow healing light to shine into every corner of your being. With that awareness, you pause. The gentle glow is now revealed to be a lantern you carry within, ignited by your willingness to face whatever arises. The angels gather around, forming a protective ring of luminescence, ensuring that whatever emerges in this exploration will be held in compassion. Slowly, you walk deeper, noticing shapes in the shadows, unacknowledged feelings, forgotten memories, pieces of yourself you left behind because you feared they were unworthy or too painful to face. Yet in this safe and sacred container, you see them for what they truly are. Aspects of your soul yearning to be integrated. A wave of relief washes over you as you realize there is no condemnation here. Only love, understanding, and the promise of renewal. The divine realm has orchestrated this moment, so you can reclaim your wholeness, step by step, emotion by emotion. The angels explain that every shadow you acknowledge transforms into a source of wisdom and power. By simply allowing your inner lantern to illuminate these parts, they no longer feel exiled. Your vulnerability becomes a gateway to strength. Your mistakes become opportunities for grace, and your unspoken pains become catalysts for compassion. The angels assure you, you are not alone in this process. They stand guard, ensuring that your heart remains safe as you venture through these corridors. They remind you that the path of spiritual transformation is not about bypassing difficult emotions, but meeting them with tenderness and curiosity. They speak to you through your intuition, guiding you gently toward the lessons each feeling holds. You may notice waves of emotion rising and falling. Perhaps memories of times when you felt lost, misunderstood, or weighed down by responsibilities come rushing in. Acknowledge them. Let yourself feel the depth of those experiences, and then watch how they begin to dissolve in the presence of your radiant lantern. In the soft light of acceptance, each memory, each feeling, slowly reveals the wisdom it carries, a message about who you are and how you can grow from it. The angels share that this is your divine birthright, to walk through the layers of your inner world with confidence, to retrieve the pieces of yourself that have been hidden, and to stand in the fullness of your authentic strength. They explain that true spiritual alignment is born from integrating all parts of yourself, the light, the shadow, and everything in between. The moment you choose to honor your inner landscape, you open the doorway to transformation. A gentle voice within confirms that you are ready. Ready not just to see the truth, but to embody it in your life. In the hush of the moonless night, an even deeper explanation arises. Divine wisdom flows through you, clarifying that the shadows you meet are not here to frighten you or to indicate failure. They exist as guardians of treasures within your psyche, protective sentinels that kept aspects of your soul safe until you were prepared to reclaim them. By acknowledging and releasing judgment, you begin to realize that every part of your journey has served a purpose. The confusion, the tears, the doubts, they shaped you, molded your empathy and your resilience, and prepared you to step fully into the next stage of your evolution. The angels describe how your journey now is akin to weaving a tapestry. Each thread, light or dark, is necessary to create the design of your soul's mission. If you were to omit the dark threads, the tapestry would lack contrast and depth. If you neglected the light threads, it would miss the vibrancy of hope. Together, they form a masterpiece, one that tells the story of your triumphs and trials, your hopes and heartbreaks, your lessons and your revelations. This tapestry is beautiful not despite its complexity, but because of it. Now the guidance pours forth like a gentle stream, showing you how to navigate the path ahead. You are reminded to practice stillness daily, allowing yourself even a few moments of mindful breathing, inviting the lantern of your heart to glow brightly and reveal any shadow in need of love. You are encouraged to journal or speak openly with someone you trust, giving voice to feelings that have long been kept hidden. This act of expression frees stagnant energy, making space for new insights to flow in. Honor your body too, for it is the vessel that carries you through this earthly experience. Engage in movements and stretches that help you become aware of tension stored in your muscles. By gently releasing physical strain, you open additional channels for emotional and spiritual release. The angels also suggest surrounding yourself with gentle reminders of the divine, small objects, crystals, or artwork that elevate your mind and heart whenever you catch sight of them. These items become anchors that help you remain aware of your ever-present connection to the higher realms. In time, the transformation promise is fulfilled. Through consistent practice and willingness, you begin to experience a profound shift in how you see yourself and the world around you. The hidden corners of your psyche gradually fill with light, and you notice that your reactions become more compassionate and measured. Judgment of self and others lessens. A new sense of equilibrium takes root in your heart, allowing you to navigate challenges with greater grace. And as you continue to expand your capacity for empathy and love, you realize just how powerful you truly are. The angels want you to know that from their perspective, you are already complete. They see you as a radiant soul, full of potential and promise. In their eyes, every perceived flaw is an opportunity for growth, every shadow a portal to deeper wisdom. They do not judge you for moments of weakness or hesitation, for they understand the immense courage it takes to incarnate in physical form and walk this path of discovery. Their love for you is unwavering, born from their understanding of your true divine nature. They watch over you with gentle reverence, celebrating every small step you take toward greater self-awareness. If you ever doubt your worthiness or your ability to heal, remember that your angels see a future version of you, a soul so luminous it can light up countless lives. They hold this vision, patiently guiding you forward even when you momentarily lose sight of it. When you feel lost or lonely, place your hand on your heart and recall their presence. In that touch, you'll sense their encouragement, and you will remember that you never walk alone. Spiritually, you are being called to honor the totality of your experience. No feeling is wrong, no memory too shameful, no doubt too large for divine grace to transform. The very fact that you have traversed hardships means you possess the empathy to help others who now stand where you once stood. Every scar is a testament to your resilience, every tear a precursor to renewed joy. Embrace these truths, for they are stepping stones on your path to deeper wisdom. The angels' sacred instructions for you are simple, yet profound. First, create a sanctuary within your daily life, maybe a corner of a room or a quiet space outdoors, where you can sit in silence and invite the light of your heart to shine. Next, in this sanctuary, call upon your angels by name, or simply with your heartfelt intention. Ask them to guard the space around you, ensuring that you feel safe and open. Then, allow any emotion or memory that arises to be witnessed without judgment. Breathe deeply as you acknowledge these hidden parts, letting compassion be your guide. Finally, imagine the light from your heart lantern expanding to envelop each emotion, each memory, until they are bathed in a warm glow. Exhale gently, allowing anything that no longer serves you to dissolve into pure light. In this moment of divine transformation, we call upon the highest sources of love and truth. We stand before the threshold of our own hearts, prepared to welcome the shadow and the light as treasured teachers. May our willingness to observe what lies within us become the key to our liberation. We ask that every buried emotion be met with empathy and curiosity, that every hidden corner of our soul be illuminated with clarity and compassion. Let the angels guide our steps as we navigate the corridors of our innermost being, ensuring we never lose sight of our inherent worthiness. May this sacred unveiling heal us on every level, body, mind, and spirit, so that we may emerge more whole, radiant, and free than ever before. And so, dearest soul, we reach the gentle close of this communion, though the journey itself will continue to unfold within you long after these words fade. You have been given a sacred key to the locks of your own inner corridors. Use it with tenderness and courage. Your lantern is lit, and the angels stand ready at every bend, prepared to comfort you if storms arise and to celebrate with you when the dawn breaks. Comment, "I trust," to seal this blessing into your heart and consciousness. By doing so, you declare your readiness to embrace the wholeness of who you are, guided by the celestial hands that have always beckoned you onward. You need not fear the shadows any longer, for the light you carry is enough to transform every hidden place into a sanctuary of love. The next steps will unfold in perfect timing, and as they do, remember that you are cherished beyond measure by realms, both seen and unseen.